Hey y'all, sprinkle sprinkle. Sorry, I had a technical difficulty, little issue, but I am here. So thank y'all for being patient. This is not going to be a very long video. Probably going to be about less than an hour. So how are y'all this morning? Sprinkle sprinkle. So we're going to be talking about why are you so insecure? There are so many people out here that have problems with insecurity. And I don't know what it stems from. It could stem from what, childhood, relationships, whatever, or just comparing yourself too much to other people. But I feel that it's a self problem and you have to solve it on your own. No one else can do it for you. And that's the whole reason it's called self-esteem. So, and also, let me give you a little hint and a clue. If you have problems with self-esteem, don't tell anyone. That's the worst thing anyone can do. It's like you're going out there showing everybody, you know, all your weaknesses, and that's a bad plan. So, never tell people that you are insecure. Never show your insecurity if you are a little bit. That's something that you should deal with deep down inside of yourself. You don't have to tell everybody and their mother. No one cares. Okay. In fact, most people don't even realize or notice the things that you are insecure about until you point them out. So definitely leave it as a personal, thing and don't tell the world. And that's going to help you become less insecure because you're going to realize that you're going to start knowing that, not many people notice the things that you notice the most about yourself. So keep it like that. Not everybody has to be a victim. Like, I know we live in this society where everybody shares their problems, their flaws, and all this kind of stuff, but sometimes it's just a little bit too much information and it's not suitable conversation. And it's also, let me tell y'all, it's unflattering to you. Okay. I always tell people to fake it until they make it, or else don't say anything at all because people really don't need to know. Okay. People really don't need to know because why would you give them all of that information if you are insecure already? It's just going to make you even more insecure because now you're going to feel like that they're noticing the things that you're insecure about. So you're just magnifying it all the time. So just leave it alone and leave it where it is and focus on something that's better, like self-improvement or learning something new or doing something that you actually like. Okay. Because if you don't, then all your focus is going to be on the negative things that you deem negative about yourself, and you're not ever going to get anywhere. Okay. So make sure you understand that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Next, a lot of people just need to feel good about themselves by taking good care of themselves and looking cute and looking pretty, smelling good, having somewhere to go, and all this kind of stuff. So if you feel like, you need to do more, even if it's by yourself. Okay. Smell good, look good. Always make sure that you are feeling and looking your best. That's number one. Okay. If you don't, then of course you're not going to feel your best and feel insecure in some, situation. So it doesn't make sense to say you're insecure, but then you don't even try to look decent or your best when you leave your house. That's if someone leaves their house looking like who did it and why, and then complains that they're insecure, well, duh, look what you did to yourself. Okay. Look how you have yourself representing yourself. Of course, you're going to be insecure if you look like that. Do better. And a lot of people need to hear that because they just think, that's normal. It's not normal if you don't feel good about yourself when you go somewhere. It's not normal. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So yeah, I'm only going to be here for the next maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Thank y'all if y'all saw my Pretty Princess video for the Pretty Pickleball Company. If y'all liked it, let me know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And also, whatever activity you do, make sure you also look and feel your best. Work with what you have until you get what you want. That's literally the only advice that comes with having low, like high self-esteem, or, valuing yourself on a higher level. You just keep going. Oh, Ashley, thank you for becoming a new member. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And also, you need to have something that you're proud of. A lot of times people's insecurity comes from their lack of, accomplishment. So make sure you have something that you're proud of. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be any type of career. It could literally be anything. So make sure you also have other things going on for yourself besides the obvious. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said what? Exactly, one foot in front of the other. Yeah. So, do good. So, y'all think this purse goes with this outfit? Because I'm going to lunch. You think this is a cute lunch outfit? I have on bootcut jeans and some heels, and then this. It's raining, so I'm trying not to do it like anything like see-through or like a dress or anything because it's raining. You'll like? Okay, so this company, Secure the Bag, isn't this cute? Sent me this little gift. And the name is so cute because of what this is. It's a purse holder. So when you go out to lunch or dinner or wherever, your purse don't have to sit on the ground or on the table or like on the chair. You can literally, hold on, out the plastic. And there's a little lady on there and a little silhouette. It's so cute. So you're literally just gonna hang your bag or secure your bag, and it just sits flat on a tabletop like that. So it's so small, it can fit in the smallest of purses because it's that small. So, and it even comes with this little cute little case. It's like a little leather pouch or vegan leather pouch to keep it in. So if y'all are interested in Secure the Bag, she's also one of our subscribers, female business owner. Y'all go support her. Her link is in the description box, or you can just look up Secure the Bag hooks and get you one. Okay. These are perfect for dates, going out. So, you don't have to have your purse on the floor or behind you or on the table and all the food and stuff. So make sure you get your Secure the Bag hook. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm putting it in my bag right now so that when I go to lunch, I'll have something to secure the bag with. Yes. Thank you for sending me that. I love the little box too. So y'all get you one. It's one of the subscribers. It's one of the Level Up ladies. Y'all got to support each other. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell them that I sent you over there. Thank you, Ashley. Sprinkle, sprinkle, for the donation. I appreciate you. You said super cute. Yeah. You said, how can you dress feminine on a low budget? Just like every other woman who dresses feminine on a low budget. You just shop at different places that you can afford. Okay. Every place has a section of feminine clothes that women can afford. Just have to go find it, ma'am. Just type it into Google. There are lots of different online stores that you can shop at. And I feel like, or you can go thrifting. It's always nice to thrift. You can get really good stuff. Go to the high-end thrift stores, like the select stores, or you can have resale shops, everything. Or sell your old nice stuff and get new nice stuff. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Y'all help her out in the comments. I'm sure she'll be grateful for all of your advice for where she can shop. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And it's all about your style and your fashion too. Like, You can pretty much shop anywhere if you know how to put outfits together. Okay. Mhm. And y'all are telling me to give advice on stuff I don't know about, like, for arranged marriage. If he's rich, go for it, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He broke, run. That's the only advice I'm giving on marriage. If he's rich, great. If he's broke, run. So yeah, a lot of people are insecure because they focus too much on their negative things instead of their positive traits. So if you, that's another reason that a lot of people should start focusing more on the positive and less on the negative. And, change what you can, improve what you can, but focus on more of your positive, traits and play those up, you know, because a lot of people are uh, focusing too much on the negative things and making themselves feel even more insecure. So definitely start to focus on what you do like about yourself and work on those features or work on those things in your life or work on those parts of your life and make them even better. Okay. Because if you really think about it, a lot of people feel that way. But instead of focusing on those negative things, they start to focus on the positive things and become very good at whatever it is that's, they're focusing on in a positive way. And sooner or later, no one even, you know, sees what you were insecure about or even can detect it. So go always for the positive. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You said you feel alone on this journey? Well, good. You're supposed to be alone until you level up to the place where you're supposed to be. And then you'll start attracting new people on your own level. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't take everybody with you. Um, and sometimes they don't want to go with you. Either way, it's called a personal journey, not a group journey. It's called a personal journey. It's not a group effort. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And once you get to where you're going, then you'll be glad you spent some time alone with yourself. That way, you know who you are, you have your standards, you don't have everyone in your ear trying to convince you of this, and that, and you're very strong minded and you know how to think for yourself. And when you get there, you'll be able to, stay strong, stand strong, and, feel worthy of who you are instead of who people wanted you to be or who you're not comfortable as. So it's a good thing to be alone for a while. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your provider has fallen on hard times. Should you leave or stay in work? Girl, he's not a provider anymore. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's not a provider anymore. So, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, he can't ever provide again? Like, is he done providing for good? His motivation to provide, it should be you, and if it's not, then something is off. You know what I'm saying? If something is off, if he no longer feels the need or motivation to get up and provide for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's a thing called a second job, a side hustle, more, ways to make income, several streams of income. So think about that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anybody can fall, but they got to get back up, ma'am. Are you motivation enough to get him back up? If you threaten to leave him for a provider that doesn't keep falling, then what are you going to do? You're his inspo. If you go out and hold him down, he ain't never getting back up. So no, you tell him it's either you get up and do something, you find another stream of income, or you lose what you're providing for if you can no longer provide. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you have that serious talk with him, he's either going to get up and do something or he's going to let you go, man. Either way, you don't deserve to be sitting over there struggling. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said how to detach when he's part of the circle. Add a new person to the circle and attach to them instead. Okay. Yes. Yes, most men won't let themselves fall unless they think you gonna pick up the slack. Because believe me, they know I ain't picking up nothing. I will be gone. So don't look like you'll pick up the slack either, man. Thank you. Mhm. So, stop focusing on your insecurities and focus on all the things that are great about you. And, a lot of times people are, I need to spray some of this on because I'm getting ready to go out. Do y'all know? Y'all know. Okay. So, getting ready to go out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What are y'all doing today? All right. So, stay focused on all the great things. Never, never, get in a group and just start talking about all your flaws. That's like one of the worst things women can do. Instead, talk about all the things that are good and that you like about yourself. Because I know a lot of women do that, or they'll get on Instagram or TikTok and start comparing themselves to other people. Stop doing that. Those other people aren't with you everywhere you go to make you feel insecure about yourself every single place you go. And like I always tell women, most of the time when you walk into a place, if you look good, most likely you're going to be one of the best looking women in there. And all those people that are online that you're comparing yourself to aren't standing next to you. You're holding your own. So y'all have to also remember that. Um, and a lot of people don't realize that, but that's something that you really have to stop and think about because it's just common sense. Yeah, everybody go like the video. Thank you, Marcella. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't date anybody broke. That's my advice for any woman. Don't pay on dates. Don't invite any, I mean, don't lay down with anything broke. Don't lower your standards. You're going to win. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Work on yourself. Work on your looks. Work on your uh, mental. Work on your self esteem. Work on all of it until you are the type of woman that you want to be and can get what you want. That's literally it. But you got to keep going. Got to keep going. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to get out of the house more, no matter what. You could it depends on where you live though, because I live in a major city, near a major city. So if you don't live in like an area where you're going to run into a lot of people that have money, then of course you need to go find that area. Oh, Jasmine, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thanks for being a member. Tips for attracting wealthy, mature men in a small town, leaving California to take care of my grandparents in Arkansas. Population 5,000. Drive to the nearest big town. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're not going to find a lot of rich men in small areas because there's not a lot of opportunity. Most of the people that have opportunity live close to a city. The best place that you can go to maybe find someone with some type of money is the hospital, maybe the doctors, general practitioners, stuff like that, or like business owners that cater to the community, like funeral homes or cemetery owners or stuff like that. So you're gonna have to go for the top tier professionals in that small town if they're not already married or if there's dating and married. I don't know. But small towns talk, so you can't do as much as you want to there either. So I'm saying go out of town or aim for the top earners in your town. Okay. Uh-oh, money mommy, sprinkle, sprinkle. Money mommy, sprinkle, sprinkle. I like that name. Your sugar daddy said he would get you a phone, but hasn't. I tried to plan a date at the shopping center, but he has found ways to avoid it. What should I do? Tell them that you're trying to figure out how you can get a new phone, and you just really want to know about that first. And you want to go to the shopping center because they have the phones there. And you're like, if he's trying to take you to dinner and he doesn't want to go near a shopping center, you got to fool him. Okay. You got to make sure the restaurant is like next to something that sells phones. It might not even be a shopping center. It could just literally be the phone store or a Walmart or something, child. I don't know. Target. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, awesome. I hope good luck with that. You're tell him he can order the phone over, online and send it to you. Just have your cart full and send him the link and have him pay for it. He said, is it in a man's nature that they don't feel bad or guilty at all because him paying for our date makes me feel guilty? You're a woman, ma'am. Unless you're a man, you shouldn't feel guilty for not paying on a date, okay? You've been brainwashed. You don't feel guilty because he's a man. You feel guilty because society has brainwashed you to feel that way, because most these men these days want you to feel guilty so that you feel like you owe them something, which is why men be tapping you on the shoulder after the third date. Stop feeling guilty about something that stupid. It's called brainwashing. It's called power of suggestion. Women use it all the time. If you flip it, you can use it for your own good, man. Okay? Stop. Unbrainwash yourself. Understand you don't owe that man anything but your company. That's it. What do you feel guilty about? Letting a grown man who wants to be seen out in public with you impress you to show that he can provide for a wife and family if y'all end up together? You feel bad because he's showing you that? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And y'all need to stop talking and thinking like that. That is so brainwashed. No, you're a woman. Unless you're an ugly woman and he's embarrassed to be seen out in public with you and you're blackmailing him, you shouldn't feel guilty about going to dinner with a grown, able bodied man who's paying. Oh, Sarah, sprinkle, sprinkle. What if he likes to say love a lot? How many times should I reply? Oh, love you. Girl, if he ain't saying I love you with money, then it's not work. It's not, it doesn't mean anything to me. Every time he say I love you, tell me how much in money. On a scale of $100 to $1,000, how much do you love me? On a scale of $1,000 to $10,000, how much do you love me? Then cash app the request. I don't care about you talking. I care about you proving. Oh, Sheer, thanks for answering some questions. Your patience is demure. Oh, thank you. I'm Essence. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The next person that feels guilty, get out of my channel. The next person that feels guilty for being a lady who goes on dates and have the men pay, go off the channel. Go back to Pick Misha's channel, because that's what you've been brainwashed to stay. All right? Tough love. You say you blame the Dusty on the Pick Me. Exactly. Y'all go back to over there where Dust Land is. Y'all go hold y'all men down, y'all grown able-bodied men down and pay on dates and look like who did it and why in public and wonder why are you still paying? Because that doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Someone says y'all's confidence is low. Yeah, I am Essence says y'all's confidence is too low when you're feeling guilty. They're supposed to pay, ma'am. It's called pretty privilege as well. And it's also called being a gentleman. So if you think you look good, ma'am, you have pretty privilege, and your man is a gentleman, why do you feel guilty? He's supposed to pay. Okay. You said all these women are working, paying for everything, and wonder why they're so stressed. Exactly. Y'all are supposed to be living your feminine and your soft life era, not your guilty era for not paying for some Dusty. Okay. Uh-oh, tiff tiff. Your provider wants me and my baby to move in with him, but I want my own room. Okay, well, tell them that. That's the only way I'm doing it. Take it or leave it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stand on them standards. How can I stop attracting immature or younger men? By acting mature and hanging around places where mature men hang out, places that cost money. Um, you know, during the daytime, most older people like to hang out because they sleep by 8 o'clock. So during the daytime, in the rich side of town, running errands, going to the gym, frequenting the nice little parks, playing tennis, pickleball, whatever, that's what you're going to find them. Sometimes you can find them in the car dealership service areas. Sometimes you can find them like, at the breakfast place or whatever. But it's going to be during the day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How's the closet build? Girl, they coming tomorrow. I thought it was going to be today. I mean, yesterday. I had mixed up my dates. But I'm glad because it gave me some more time to do stuff I needed to do. Mm-hmm. You said you think going to an expensive college will help you find a provider man. If it's Ivy League, okay, yeah. Oh, Maricela, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm self-conscious about being seen with him. Then don't go out with him. Only go out with him to places that are private or out of town where no one knows you. Okay. Or get you a disguise so nobody knows it's you. And so all they're seeing is a man with some random chick. Get you some sunglasses, ma'am. All right. And tell them you got your eyes dilated. You got to wear them. Do you owe someone a kiss if you so yes, ma'am. It's written in the law. You don't know there's a new law out? No, ma'am, you don't know owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. If you don't want to, you don't have to, ma'am. Like, where are y'all getting this stuff from that you owe someone something? This is so crazy. Who told y'all this? And why do y'all believe them? Y'all are so gullible. Stop being so gullible. You said new video. You don't owe him a thing. All you owe him is a thank you and good night. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They brainwashed. I know. Like, if a man tells you he owes you something, say, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, I forgot. Thank you and good night." That's what my mom always says that I owe anyone, a thank you and a good night. And that's literally the truth. And he'll feel stupid for trying to pressure you into doing more. Mhm. Like, no, thanks for doing it. It got you some points, and maybe in the future, I'll put that towards the consideration of, you know, something extra with you. But no, now I'm still adding. Mhm. Just be pretty and say thank you. Exactly. And be secure about yourself. A lot of women think the man is not going to call them back if they don't do certain things or give them a kiss or show them amount of affection that you're uncomfortable giving. That man ain't yours anyway. You don't have them anyway. So how can you lose them? The only thing they can lose is you and some money that they spent on the date. You lose nothing. Oh, Sarah, sprinkle, sprinkle. He said he's generous when it comes to money, but I want to know if you should reply every time or I get more by saying it back. Oh, the I love you part. The more you say I love you, the less it means that they love you. The more you say I love you, the less meaningful it is. You know what I'm saying? Only say it when you really mean it or when you want something. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let him say it more than you say it. Because that way he still feels like he has to earn you. Okay. That's a trick too. When someone over says, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, it's so that you feel like the next time this person asks you for something that you're obligated because y'all are so in love. No. The the more he says it, the more you get. The less you say it, the more you get. So only say it when you really feel it or when you mean it. Say, oh, me too. You don't have to say love. Just say, oh, me too. Kisses. You said how to get revenge on a Dusty by leveling up and never having to deal with Dusties again. Okay. You said why are Dusties the most entitled while offering nothing? Because of Pick Misha is the most insecure and offers that Dusty everything. So I'm blaming her. Desperate women make Dusties. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Potential gave you 1,200 gift 2 weeks ago. You asked him yesterday directly for another $800 to change my car tires. He never responded and ghosted me. Did I do something wrong? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, well, I think he felt like that gift should have been enough. And you asking for more, he probably can't afford to keep giving you money because if he gave it to you that time and then you ask for more and he can't afford it, I don't know if he can afford it or not, then he has to let you go because you're going to break him. That's why you need to know before you start asking for stuff if that person can really afford it or are they just using credit cards. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, y'all in the comments. Yes, real women want natural money too. Yes. Were you born into money? All right. Well, then you need to work on that, sir. Yes, the women like to wear makeup to look good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just like men like to work and get rich so they can look good. Our beauty is our currency. Your currency is just currency. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you don't like it, go find Pick Misha. She don't wear a stitch of makeup and she'll take care of you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But they're not over there. They're over here. Why? Let me tell y'all a secret. Why some men want their women to look more natural. Number one, other men aren't looking at them that probably make more money. Number two, they don't feel like as a man that they are worthy enough to be with that woman when she has on her hair and makeup or whatever. It makes him look like the beast and she looks like beauty. Okay. So honestly, if you're that insecure of a man and you don't like makeup on a woman, if she likes it, like if the woman don't like makeup, great. Y'all a match made in heaven. But if the woman likes makeup and you don't think she should wear it, that's your insecurity as a grown, able-bodied man. Okay. So if you don't like it, Dusty, don't wear it. And if you don't like it on women, then go find women that don't wear makeup. And don't come over here telling us to take it off. We're going to keep it on because it's getting us our money and making us look good. Do what you got to do over there, though. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Talk about take that makeup off with that 5-head boy. Yeah, it's always the insecure Dusties with no money that always have an opinion on something. Uh-oh, I am Essence. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Next video, things Dusties do, you should also do live. Live rent-free. Because I didn't. Oh, I'm reading two different ones. Hold on. Live rent-free. Ask for money with no intent of doing anything. Never get a job. Have several homes and cars that they can go to. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, I am Essence. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You were slowly ghosted after third date. I suspect that he was upset because you didn't sleep with him. Should you try to see what's going on? He's wealthy. No, girl, forget that. I hope you got some gifts out of it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You win. Free food and a gift, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. Free food and a gift. You win. You didn't lose him, ma'am. He lost you. You got free food. Did you get a gift? I hope you did. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said your date offers loan. Never take a loan. If it's not a gift, you don't want it because you ain't paying it back. When I said I don't want to get in debt, he said he wants to help. And I was like, what it was nice way of saying what to respond. Like, I don't take loans, only gifts. If you want to help, help without expecting me to give it back. That's really helpful because I'll just need it again anyway. So if you can't tell him if he can't afford to give you the money as a gift, then you'll find another way. Oh no, I don't like loans. I don't like the whole loan situation. If you just can't afford to give it to me as a gift, then don't worry about it. I'll find a different way. Never take a loan, ma'am. That means you owe them. If it's not a gift, you don't want it. Only Pygmishas take loans. Okay. You ain't out of the Pygmisha woods yet if you taking loans. We take gifts. We don't take loans. We ain't paying you back. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. These men in the chat are really hurt because they can't get a woman, period. Obviously, not even a Pygmisha. Girl, even Pygmisha talking about she don't want no Dusty. They ain't had nowhere to go. Oh, well, you know, the other team is waiting. Or you can just get your money up, whichever one is easier for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some Dusties be so lazy, they just turn to the other team. And he's like, you know what? I forget it. I'm too lazy. I'm just going to be a LGBTQ. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, how many of y'all know a Dusty so dusty instead of getting his money up, he switched teams? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sure so many have. Right? Is it bad when gays don't even want you? Yeah, it's real bad. Because everybody is picky and everybody has their own standards, no matter if they're gay or straight. Just because a gay person don't want you, I mean, if a straight person don't want you, why would a gay person want you? I mean, unless you're really their type and you just didn't go that way and now you decide to go that way for pay. I don't know. But y'all think the funny thing, people think all gay people are attracted to them. No, gay people got standards too. Just because you're straight don't mean that you're automatically wanted on by gay people. That's like the biggest assumption that most people don't realize. Like, oh, you ain't even like some gay dudes be like, oh, they're not even my type, and they think, oh, I'm trying to look at them. Ugh, like for real. Be the worst looking thing, thinking somebody is checking them out. No, they're not, ma'am. No, they're not, sir. Okay. And that's when you hit rock bottom when nobody wants you. Not even. Okay. You got to go try again. Go figure something out. Go get your money up. Because if they don't want you over here and they don't want you over there, that means they don't want you nowhere. So you get some money. Exactly. Don't nobody want. Like, they be all out of shape, bald headed, tacky dressing, and think some gay dude is looking at them. Like, no, they not looking at you. They looking at you trying to fix your outfit in their head, but that's about it. Okay. You said a Dusty is only wanted in jail, no shade. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, y'all need to stay leveled up. Don't let people make you feel insecure about yourself. The best way to feel secure about yourself is to dress well, look well, feel well, get money. I promise you. And focus on the good traits and the good qualities of yourself. Because think about it, when you compare yourself to other people, you're comparing your worst traits to their best traits. And you're not seeing their insecurities or their worst traits because you're only focusing on the best for them, but the worst for yourself. So y'all need to stop doing that. Okay. I missed your super chat. I'm sorry, B. Let me go look. Let me go look. Okay, B. You look amazing. I know you work out, but do you still eat or just cook from home now? Girl, I'm going out to eat in a few minutes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Forever leveling up. I do every morning before I eat, I go play pickleball or at least practice pickleball for a good 30 minutes, except for on the weekends. But most of the weekdays, I try to get up every morning and at least get in a little pickleball practice session. And it's warm where I am, so I be sweating. And then I'll come home and eat something small, like a snack, like maybe a granola bar or a piece of, fruit or something like that. And then I'll eat once a day with my kids, or I'll go to lunch. And then when my kids come home from school, I'll get them something to eat and I won't eat anything. I'll just maybe drink like a cup of coffee or some iced tea or something. So I only literally eat once a day and a small snack, and I work out. And also, if y'all watch my vlog, I also get the B12 shots, the lipo B12 shot. That gives you energy and helps your metabolism speed up too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. But I appreciate it. Thank you, Ivan the third. Sheer, I recently moved to downtown Baltimore and want to connect with a straight man from the old money circles. Can anyone help in the chat? Thanks. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, does anyone live there that can help? Miss or Mr.? Are you Ivan? Are you Mr.? So, and anyone can help to find the old money circles in Baltimore downtown. I don't know because I don't live there. But if I did, I would think to go to like the societies, the historical societies. A lot of rich people like to donate to the historical societies, and sometimes they have meetings or you can join. So join some type of charitable organization that preserves like old buildings or parts of the town and things like that. Also, join the Rotary Club in that area, and they're always sending you invites to galas, fundraisers, and stuff like that. So that's how you get into the old money circle, by getting into the charity events and the historical preservation events in groups. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Like, even if it's just like a small donation every year that's automatically deducted from your account, like $20 or whatever, you're still part of the Historical Preservation Society. Rotary Club, yes, that's what it's called. Rotary Club. Someone says yacht clubs. Exactly. So any of those places along the marina areas, probably going to meet people. Rare Jim, sprinkle, sprinkle. What's my obsession with powerful men? I always want the head honcho and I'm attracted to them, but how to keep them? I know I'm obsessed with power. Tell them that. Tell them that's why you like them. And they'll like you even more because they like that about themselves. Also, let's see. Is that the last question? Yeah. Tell them, it's like, I like that you're so powerful. It turns me on. Plus, you look good and da 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 da. Girl, that'll turn them on too. I think most women like power, especially if they know they can bag that dude. They always go for the most powerful one in the room. Mm-hmm. I would too. You say you too tired to go out? Get you some vitamins and take a day off. Get you a B12 shot. Get you plenty of sleep, B12 shot. Mhm. And take a day off. Get my elixirs on my, Etsy store. It's called Dark Realm on Etsy. It's in the description bar somewhere down there. Phase 1 will give you energy and that get up and go that you actually need to get up and start changing stuff in your life and leveling up. And you take, like, 10 little mini drops in the morning and 10 little mini drops in the afternoon. That's, like, literally 1 full dropper, like, when you squeeze it up. This isn't it, but, like, it comes in a bottle, like, about this size. So what you're gonna be taking is, like, like, this much in one day, like, the whole dropper. And so 10 mini drops is, like, 1, 2, 3, so 10 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon. Don't take it close to bedtime because you won't be able to sleep well because you'll have so much energy. Also, the phase 2 gives you way more energy, but you need a project to be working on because it gives you that pent up energy that you need to release, if you know what I mean. A lot of people use it for a libido boost. It's good for men or women. So, like if you play sports, if you have a lot of stuff to do creatively, if you are working on a project where you need to get a lot done, definitely after you finish phase 1 and you move on to phase 2, you're going to feel the difference. So make sure you have something to work on, or else you'll be trying to call back your dusty or, you know, do some stuff you shouldn't be doing with people yet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you regain your feminine power, please? By never letting it go. You should never really let it go. You should just get back into it by, a little bit at a time. Start doing more feminine things, more feminine activities, watching more feminine content. Just slowly but surely ease your way back there until you feel like a girly girl again or a feminine woman. Just ease yourself back over there. All, slowly but surely. If you're super masculine as a woman, um, just start wearing more feminine colors, start doing more feminine activities, start watching more feminine videos, contents, unsubscribe to all the masculine types of things that may trigger you, and start, subscribing to more feminine things on your social media, etc., etc. Just keep going. Like, don't ever stop. Uh-oh, flyer storm in the house, sprinkle, sprinkle. She one of my day ones. I remember you from back in the day, girl. Yes. How you been? How you been? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said the news and politics will have you stressed out and masculine. Well, turn it off. Turn it off and watch something that's beneficial to you, man. Do you think marriage is not beneficial for wealthy women? If the man is wealthier, it could always be beneficial. Or if you're trying to get connections from someone else, um, it could be. It just all depends on who you're marrying. Like if they know how to do something you don't know how to do, then it could be beneficial. Like if they have a boat or a yacht and you don't know how to sail, beneficial. If they know a lot about a subject that they're very interested in and are going to make more money in on the future, then they have that knowledge, they're beneficial. If you don't marry and you just want to stay single because you already have all the money in the world and you don't care about marriage, then don't get married. A lot of people don't need marriage because they have men they can date or have as a companion or whatever. The only reason you should get married is for benefits, though, for sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. How do you ask him for money through text when he's mad at me? Don't talk to him, and then when he wants your forgiveness, ask him for money. If he likes you 10 times more, he should be coming back anytime soon, very soon. That's why you always got to deal with men that like you more because you already know he's coming back. It's only a matter of time before you get your way. How can I leave a situation more graceful but hurt him at the same time? By leaving with someone with more money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You say he needs a break from you? Girl, it's time to break up. He's about to break up with you, or he's doing it in a nice way. What to say when they expect you to pay? Laugh and ask them if they're kidding. You're kidding, right? You almost had me there. Anyway, so you're giving them one more chance by thinking that they're kidding, laughing, and blowing it off as if it was a joke. You give them one more time to save themselves. If they're serious and they ask you to pay, then you act devastated. And don't make it about them, make it about yourself. Like, oh my gosh. Don't get your purse out, but don't take out your money. Take out your mirror. My gosh, no one has ever asked me to pay. I'm getting older. Do I need Botox? Oh my gosh. Was I shiny? That's something in my teeth? This has never happened before. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm not going to be paying, but so weird. Get all superficial upon them. Get all superficial upon them. It's like, oh my gosh. Are you gay? Get all clueless and superficial on them. And then ask them if they gay. Works every time. You said your provider has childish what? Hobbies? Like what? Most people when they get older and they have money, they revert back to doing things that they loved as a child because now they're able to do them. And affordably why? You said you what? You said I'm not gonna be paying, but I will be leaving. Goodbye. Exactly. Thank you, Lilac. I appreciate it. You like my purse? Does it match? I would go all out on the shoes, but I got some gold shoes I might switch into. That would be cute because I have on some black heels right now, but I might switch into my gold before I leave. Okay. He says that why all the billionaires be going to the bottom of the ocean looking for stuff in the tin can? Yeah, so they can fake their death and escape and remarry in another country somewhere else. I mean, yeah, that's why. Couldn't be the other thing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, I know. You said you told him you want to go out for your birthday. He showed up at your place with flowers 5 hours later. Now I'm ignoring him. Good for you, man. I would have been out with somebody else. Or he would have been knocking on the door with no answer. Okay. Get another one. 5 hours later, girl, he was with somebody else. Nope, no, no, no. Um, I wouldn't bring a book to a restaurant if you're gonna sit at the bar. I would bring it to, like, a waiting room or somewhere where you're gonna be waiting, like car service place, any place that you're gonna be waiting, not sitting there eating or drinking, you know what I mean? So, if you're at a cafe and you're sitting at a table by yourself, reading or something like you're working or working on something with a laptop, that's different, but most of the time, people don't wanna disturb you when you're at a restaurant or reading. When you're in a waiting room, they know you're just bored and passing the time with something. So don't take a book. Just enjoy the ambiance and look like you want to be there. Mm-mm-mm. Any advice for women who doesn't have any friends? Go out by yourself. Okay, spark sparkle. People think that you need friends. You don't need friends. You can go out by yourself and have the best time. You can meet people while you're out. You could talk to the random stranger at the bar. Sometimes you meet the best people when you're out alone. Y'all think that you always have to have a friend, you always have to have people around you. That's not true. You make friends, you talk to strangers, you get connections that way too. You don't feel obligated after you leave the place to keep contact with certain people, and sometimes you do. Sometimes you do keep contact with certain people, but you don't always need somebody with you. That's literally codependency. Okay. You said no friends, no problems. Exactly. Codependency. Like if you can't make moves without being with another person, that's codependent. You need to be able to make moves and do what you want. And if they want to come and join you, meet you up there, have fun with you, great. But it's not necessary. I seen this lady eating by herself the other day when I was out. She looked happy as can be. Some people just don't care about, being with a bunch of people or not. Hmm. You said real men go for natural women. Yeah, because they be natural in prison too. Real men go for natural men when they get locked up too. What that's telling you. They'll go for anything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Say you've been to prison without saying you've been to prison. Okay. They want y'all to be looking like Lil Ray Ray up in there when they used to be locked up. Lil Ray Ray was natural. They want you looking like the dreadhead that they was bumped up with in prison or in jail. They want you to look like the natural just woke up in the morning cellmate dusty dude. Okay. No, thank you. How can we what? How can we trust we're making the best decisions from ourselves? Because who's gonna make a better decision for you, man? Who else has your best interest in mind more than you do? Your mama? Some do, some don't. But I say you are the best person to decide what's best for you. That's why you need to be alone so you can figure out what it is that you want, write it down, focus on it, create the standards, and then go for it. Yeah. Sorry, Dusties. Y'all can go find y'all no makeup buddies on Pick Misha's channel. or in the prison cells. I'll go have fun though. They don't like when a woman feels pretty and feminine because they want to be the feminine one in the relationship, obviously. Okay. Thank you. Uh Sprinkle Sprinkle. You say you was feeling bad but not no more. I'm glad I could help you out on that. Uh-oh, my alarm is going off. I gotta go for lunch, you guys. But I appreciate y'all. Remember, don't be insecure. Don't be focusing on all your negative things. Focus on your positive things. Stay positive and get your money, ladies. Because no matter what, it's all about what you think of yourself. Oh, Nikki, sparkle, sparkle. Would you consider your husband to be rich when you met him, or did he build himself up for you? Well, I was only 22 when I met him, so he was rich enough to pay all my debt off and buy me a Mercedes and live in the nice high rises and all those nice things and go jet setting and stuff. Like he was rich enough for me at 22 because I didn't even have a job. So to me, yes, of course he was. I never had to work since I was young. So he's been taking care of me up until like forever. I've never had to go get a job, and I've never had to help out or nothing. Like he's still supporting and 100% paying all the bills. So for me, he's not the richest man, but for me, he's taking care of everything he needed to take care of. The same amount of money a rich man would be spending if they were with me. So rich enough for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And for the ladies that are out there that aren't married, that aren't in a relationship, and you're looking for, remember, generous providers versus stingy rich men are very different. So if you can find a generous provider, you'll feel rich, you'll live rich, richer, rich is basically a number. So I think if you make over a certain amount of money, you're considered rich in America. So as long as you make over that amount of money, you're literally considered rich. But sometimes people are rich and don't spend any money and they're very stingy. So also remember that. But yeah, in my young age of 22, compared to what I had, yes, he was very rich. And he put me in a luxury vehicle and paid off all my credit card debt and moved me into the nicest places and went on vacations, bought a lot of clothes, took me shopping all the time, always was buying me gifts. So yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. Still do to this day. Got me these cute little Vivian Westwood earrings I got on. There's some roses he got for me earlier this week. And probably some more stuff to come after I spray on this whole cosmetics pheromone. Get my next wish list together. Y'all go get it. Code SheRaSeven. HoCosmetics.com. This helps men want to spend money on you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But thank y'all for the super chat. I gotta go though. I gotta go to lunch. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe if y'all are new. Follow me on Instagram, SheRaSeven. I post some of my daily activities. Maybe I'll post some of my lunch, and y'all get to see what I'm doing. So make sure you definitely follow on Instagram. If y'all have a Pick Misha friend, y'all share the videos with her so she can get right. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.